Hey everybody, welcome to another exciting installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today on my way home, I stopped by a food truck that was selling a Ginza Kogane burger, which apparently has a piece of fish and some other stuff on it. I brought it home and go. Behold, kind of a rice bun with a piece of fish, looks like some alfalfa sprouts, and I chose salsa for mine. It also comes with a handful of French fries. Very nice. Okay, so I have never had one of these before. Yeah, it looks like it's got, here, let me see here. So it looks like it has rice bun, cooked rice bun, what looks to be alfalfa sprouts, the fish. There's our salsa and some shredded cabbage. All right, let's give it a try. I'm gonna try the fish part first. That's nice. No, that's very good. All right, now let's get a bite with the rice bun and the vegetables and everything. Oh, it's a piece of tomato too. Nice. Okay. I gotta say that's actually really good. I can recommend it if you're willing to spend the 1,200 yen that it costs, which is about $10. So a little steep, but I wanted to try it once. Man. All right, well, as you can see, I have lots more of this thing, and the only problem with rice buns is they tend to fall apart under their own weight. So this is going to get messy. So I'm going to go ahead and finish it off camera. Thanks for stopping in for a special widescreen version of Brad Eats Stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to a special widescreen edition of Brad Eats Stuff. This week, the hot food cases in the convenience stores are a little thin on new limited time material. So I went to 7-Eleven and picked up check this out. This is a shrimp, lettuce, mayonnaise, and oil-free yuzu dressing salad. 7-Eleven's actually got some pretty decent salads. Anyway, let's open it up and see how it tastes. Okay, so I've opened it up, and as you can see, it kind of comes in layers. The shrimp mayonnaise actually is in a separate little saucer, leaving the lettuce and a pouch of the yuzu dressing. Problem is, I don't necessarily love yuzu, so I think in this case, I might actually leave it out. Or I might put a little bit on the side. Let's leave it out for now. I'm going to go ahead and put the shrimp on. Okay, so I've got my shrimp on the lettuce. There actually seems to be a little bit of paprika on the mayo shrimp, so that's not too bad. Let's try a bite without the yuzu dressing first, just to be safe. All right. Okay, so nice, fresh, crisp lettuce. Here's your shrimp with paprika. Let's see how it tastes. Okay, I like that. That's actually pretty good. Let's have one more piece of shrimp here. The shrimp doesn't seem to be just straight fresh shrimp. I'm tasting that it's got some breading on it, like they went ahead and fried them up a little bit first before putting them in, even though it is a cold salad. All right. Let's try a little bit of it with a little bit of yuzu, just in case, just to see. Okay, so as you can see, I've used the little saucer that the shrimp came in. I put some yuzu in that. Let's see, a little more lettuce there, maybe. All right, go. Let's see if that's any good. All right, get enough of it on there. Actually, that's pretty good. Then we go ahead and put the rest of the dressing. I do have plenty of it here. The rest of the dressing on this salad here. Yeah, that's not bad at all. All right. All right, so as you can see, Yeah, it's a nice fresh smell there. Some good fresh lettuce. There's one more shrimp here. One more bite before we finish this up here. Oh, it's a nice little salad. It is worth having once, for sure, so I can recommend at least trying it. However, I'm not sure if I would get this one again. It's a little expensive. It's, let's see, what was the cost on this thing? So, a little over 400 yen, so we're talking about at least $4, something like that. And it's about 250 calories, so it's a little more than I think I would like from a salad. But you know, it is definitely worth having once. As you can see, I got plenty left. I'm going to go ahead and finish it off camera. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today I went to Burger King in Kamata to try the Diablo burger, which is based on the video game. Actually, if you order any of the Diablo-based sandwiches, you get this cool sticker. They have the Diablo, which is a double cheeseburger with spicy garlic chips, and the Butcher, which is a beef patty and a fried chicken patty on a bun with a barbecue sauce. But I decided I'm not interested in chicken today. I've been eating a lot of chicken lately. I went for the double beef. So let's see if it's any good. So take a look at it here. As you can see, it's a double cheeseburger and it's got spicy garlic chips on it. Burger King has had these spicy garlic chips before on a special evil warding New Year's burger. So I already know what they taste like, but let's see if they're good on a double cheeseburger. All right, so it's got barbecue sauce on it. It smells good. Let's see what we got. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I mean, that's your Burger King. That's your flame broiled taste to it, plus cheese and that spicy garlic and the barbecue sauce on it. It's really, really nice. Let's have one more bite just to test. Okay. I really like that, as you can see here. So, I can absolutely recommend trying this once. If you're willing to spend the 1,390 yen cost after tax, it's, I mean, it's over $10 for one of these things, but it's definitely worth trying once. And I'm not sure if I'll have one of these again because of the high cost, but I'm really glad I had it. Plus, you know, the sticker is pretty cool. All right, as you can see, I have plenty to finish, and I'm probably bothering the other people in the restaurant. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off with the camera. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. I swung by my local 7-Eleven not long ago and picked up this little guy. It is Pirikara Stamina Ankaki Yakisoba, or what 7-Eleven is translated as spicy stir-fried noodles, pork, and vegetables. All right, so as you can see, it's got some nice red sauce. It looks good. It smells good. Even through the packaging, I can still smell this. So let's go ahead and heat it up. It's just a microwavable dish, and it's limited time. It's a brand new thing. Let's heat it up, see if it's any good, all right? Okay, so we've got it in the microwave here. At 500 watts, it's 3.5 minutes recommended. While we're waiting, I took a look at the nutritional information. It says it's about 576 calories, which is a little high, but because of the pork and the noodles, it's not really surprising. The price is a little higher than I'd like too. It's a little under 500 yen, which is, it's less than $5, but it's still fairly high for a single dish. However, I did buy it at a convenience store, and when you go to a convenience store, you are paying for the convenience. All right, so we got it out of the microwave. I went in and took off the cap, and the nice thing is that the sauce and all that is not directly on the noodles. It's separated by this piece of plastic. So when you're ready to eat, you slide out the plastic, and the sauce just drops right onto the noodles. Pretty cool. All right, so I think it's time to eat. Got myself a pair of waribashi, which is basically disposable chopsticks. They're usually put together kind of like this. You separate them and pull. Apparently there's a superstition where you want it to be as even as possible for good luck. It doesn't look like my luck is holding up very well today. Anyway, so we've got our yakisoba dish. It actually smells pretty good. And as you can see, got a lot of nice sauce and some vegetables. Let's give it a try. Since I'm eating properly here, got my chopsticks. We'll start with the traditional Japanese itadakimasu before we eat. Let's see what we got here. Let's mix this up just a little bit more. Yeah, we'll mix it up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I think that'll be a little bit better. Okay. All right. So get a little bit more of a bite here, as you can see. All right, let's try this out. Okay. That's actually really good. Not as spicy as I might have expected, but kind of depends on the person as to what is too spicy. The noodles have a nice firmness because that sauce was separated. They're still kind of al dente. Nice little bit of pork, see, like that. Yeah, nice hearty taste. Let's call it that. Let's have just one little bit, one little more bite. Some of that vegetable on it here. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I do like that vegetable in there. This is actually really, really good. The high price tag might keep me from buying too many of these. The high calorie count might be something that will put you off. But honestly, I can absolutely recommend trying this at least once. And I'm not sure if I will get it again. Again, it's the price. But I'll definitely want to have it a second time. If I see it in the store again, I'm going to want to pick it up. Anyway, as you can see, I have lots more of this stuff, and I am pretty hungry. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of this off camera. But as always, thanks for stopping by. We will see you in the next one. Hey everybody, and welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff's auxiliary video offshoot, Brad Drinks Stuff, but also a new video offshoot, Brad Compares Stuff. All right, so today I stopped by my local Family Mart and picked up Suntory Jim Beam Tonic High orange flavor and Suntory Jim Beam Tonic High lime flavor. All right, so a highball is a whiskey and soda, which is not really a term we use in the West anymore, at least not in the US that I know of, but that's still the word for it here in Japan. So we've got our orange one, so let's crack that sucker. All right, and we got our lime one. Let's crack that sucker. All right, so these are 5% alcohol, so they're not going to be too bad, and they're kind of small cans. Let's see if they're any good. We'll start with the orange. Okay, all right, that's not too bad. Remember that Japan doesn't really like very sweet things, so it's not particularly sweet orange. Let's try the lime, see if that's any different. You know what? I'm not tasting a lot of lime flavor in that one. I mean, it's not bad. It's just it's not very limey. Let's try the orange one more time, just to be safe, just to be sure. Yeah, I'm definitely detecting a lot more of a citrus in the orange one. Let's get that lime one more time. Yeah, I mean, sure, if you concentrate, you can taste the lime, but the flavor's not quite as strong in that one. So honestly, if I were going to recommend one, I would definitely recommend the Tonic High orange one over the lime. Appreciate you stopping in. I have plenty of each of these left. I'm going to go ahead and finish these off camera, as always. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff's newest auxiliary video offshoot, Brad Compares Stuff. Today, I swung by Mini Stop, the convenience store, and also the convenience store Family Mart, because they each sell a curry bun that is named after a curry restaurant chain in Japan. See, pork buns are very popular. It's kind of a Chinese dish that made its way to Japan, and you can buy them in any convenience store. But they often sell things like pizza buns and curry buns. Right? Family Mart has a kokoichi banya cheese curry bun, and I believe that's kind of their, I think that's their new standard. So we can take a look at it here. All right. It's kind of a go. It's even got the branding on the little thing. All right, kind of yellowish. And the other one is Go Go Curry, which is a different chain. I've never actually been to Go Go Curry. You can see it's branded on the back there. Kind of a darker color for this one. No cheese in this one from what I can tell, but I think this one is definitely limited time. Anyway, let's see how they measure up. All right, so let's start with the Go Go Curry. All right, there we go. It smells more like bread than anything. I don't smell any curry. Let's see if it's any good. All right. Okay, that's actually really good. So Japanese curry, you can see inside. Japanese curry is not quite the same as Indian curry. It's generally milder, I think, but it's still really popular. Let's get one more. Let's do it. Let's get a bite of the kokoichi banya one and see if that measures up any differently. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see how this one is. All right, that was pretty good, and as you can see, there is some cheese inside. Tell you what, let's get one more bite of each, just to be safe. A little palate cleanser. All right, let's see what we got. So this is the Go Go Curry. Okay, that has a pretty solid Japanese curry flavor. Nice strong flavor. Not spicy at all. I generally prefer my curry spicy, but I'm willing to have the regular stuff for you, my viewers. But yeah, no, this is nice. It's got some sort of vegetables in it, I think, but I can't quite place what they are. Let's get one more bite of the kokoichi one. Right. Yeah, check that cheese out. Okay, so I think because of the cheese, the flavor in the kokoichi banya one is not quite as strong. And as much as I like cheese, I think I'm going to have to give it to the Go Go Curry bun. Yeah, as you can see here. It's a much heartier flavor than the kokoichi banya one. So, of course, now that I've said that that's the one I recommend, I also have to remind everybody that that one is almost certainly a limited time deal. So it'll be gone probably in a few weeks. Anyway, I'm not sure if I'll have the curry bun again. I do like curry, but I generally prefer it as curry or in the winter, a soup curry. Generally don't eat curry flavored things if I can't help it, just because I'd rather have the real thing. But if you like pork buns and curry, the Go Go Curry one is definitely worth trying. All right. Anyway, I've got plenty left of each. I'm going to go ahead and finish them off camera. Thank you very much for stopping in, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today I swung by Burger King to try their new Diablo 4 Lilith burger, which is a spicy double tomato burger. Got it right here. Let's open it up and see if it's any good. Okay, so I've opened it up. Let's check this out. Check that sucker out, man. That's 2 patties, barbecue sauce, some sort of spicy barbecue, I guess. Tomato, lettuce. For that, I don't know what all is on here. Mayonnaise, maybe. Let's see if it's any good. Okay, that is really messy. Yeah, there's definitely onion on there. Check that out then. There's a nice heat to it. It's not too spicy because it depends on your tolerance, right? Let's have one more bite just to be safe. So, between the two patties and the abundance of vegetables on this thing, this is a nice burger. And it's plenty spicy as well. It's a nice little heat to it. I 100% recommend this if you're willing to spend the 1,420 yen to buy it, which is over 10 bucks for a burger. It also comes with a sticker, check it out, yeah, Diablo for Lilith sticker, named after the boss. I don't really play with Diablo myself, but a friend of mine has told me that that is one of the bosses. So, anyway, as you guys can see, I have a huge amount of this giant burger left. I'm gonna finish this off camera. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, we are here in Kamata, passing through the Shotengai, or shopping street, in this case a covered shopping street, on our way to the Kentucky Fried Chicken. See, the tradition in Japan at Christmas, probably not as widespread as some people would have you believe, but widespread enough to gain notice, is that on Christmas you eat fried chicken, preferably from KFC. This is a tradition that dates back to the mid-70s when KFC, after only a few years of having been open in Japan, started to promote Kentucky Fried Chicken as a Christmas dinner. It's kind of deemed luxurious, it seemed fairly American, and a lot of Japanese people took the bait, and it's become kind of a modern tradition since then. Unfortunately, the KFC near my house closed recently because the train line is going to tear down the buildings and replace them with ones that are more up to earthquake code. So, I have to travel to other KFCs to see if they are taking reservations for Christmas Day. There's one in Kamata, a couple in Kamata, I think. And if I can't get it here, I'm going to have to go in the complete opposite direction and try Omori. So, we'll see if I have any success. And here is the KFC just ahead. Let's see if they've got a spot open on Christmas Day. So here are my options. I can get the original or the variety, but the variety comes with just a bunch of chicken tenders. I think I just want mine on the bone, so I'm just going to go ahead and go with the original. And as long as I pre-order it before the 11th of December, there's a very, very small discount. Let's go ahead and get that done. It looks like Christmas Day is still wide open. Looks like around 4 and 5 o'clock are getting close to filling up, but anywhere between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. and from 6 p.m. on seem to be wide open. Let's go ahead and put some money down. And after a little bit of trouble getting my name input into the computer, since it doesn't translate well into the Japanese script, I did manage to get a pre-order for my Christmas dinner. So Christmas Day, 5:30 p.m., I am getting the original Hearty Barrel. There are some add-ons and things like that that look really good, but they're kind of expensive. And this thing is going to set me back the equivalent of about 40 bucks, so I think that's enough. So anyway, we'll be back when it's time to pick it up. All right, it's about 5:15 p.m. on Christmas Day, and we are back in Kamata to pick up our KFC Christmas. We're actually passing through Keikyu Kamata Station, so that we can go down to the KFC, which is located between KQ Kamata and JR Kamata. KQ being a smaller private line whose influence is mostly confined to Kanagawa Prefecture, and JR, which is Japan Rail, the largest rail company in Japan. So we're going to be passing through the Asato Shotengai again, all decked out for Christmas, no doubt. Yeah, I can already see lights and wreaths. It's one of the nice things about covered shopping streets is that they will always decorate for major holidays, be they Western holidays or Japanese holidays. As long as they're recognized here, you're going to get decorations. And there are a lot of people out. A, I think probably because it's Christmas and there are people getting their dinners, but B, this is right about the time people are getting off work. And there's the KFC ahead of us. So we are picking up the original party barrel. Now, for some reason, Japan refers to it as a barrel and not a bucket, which is interesting because the word they use for barrel is bareru, which sounds like barrel. And the word for bucket in Japanese is just the English word, buckets. So I guess they figured a barrel had a nicer image than a bucket. All right, so it doesn't seem to be particularly full inside. Anyway, it's about time for me to get mine. Let's go on in. And there's my order. I'm not sure if this receipt is quite long enough. It's ready. Oh, check it out. All right, let's take it out of here. Okay, I got my party barrel. All that remains now is to catch the train home, because if I walked home, my food would be cold. And I'm home, and I've got my party barrel. So let's see what's inside. First, we've got a commemorative plate that I try to collect. All right. Underneath that, this little separator. And we have the chicken, the star of the show. Check that out. It's Kentucky Fried Chicken. Say what you will, KFC is good. With the other stuff we have in here, got that separator. All right. We have a package with napkins and other utensils. We have our Christmas cheesecake. And finally, we have a 4-cheese chicken Doria. Looks like there's some meat sauce on the top. That all looks and sounds really good. So there's our lineup. What we got? We got our cheesecake, we got our 4-cheese chicken Doria, and got our fried chicken. It all looks really good. Let's try it a little bit. Okay, so I'm all settled in. I've got myself some chicken here. Let's have a little bite. I mean, it's the Colonel's original recipe. I think almost everybody knows what that tastes like. It's really good. All right, so I am going to have my own little Christmas dinner here. And from me to all of you, I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and I will see you again before the New Year. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today I swung by my local Freshness Burger to pick up a Kobe beef and cheeseburger. All right, they actually just gave it to me. There we go, right there. And so you can see they've got Kobe beef, which is one of the 3 kinds of Japanese beef. The Wagyu, Kobe, Matsuzaka, and Omi. It's sliced cheese, I think some sort of wasabi sauce, and watercress, of all things. Let's see if it's any good. The one nice thing about Freshness Burger, and really most Japanese hamburger places, is that just about everything is made to order. So it's going to be fresh and hot when you get it. But yeah, you can see, got the burger here. They actually messed up. I forgot to order it as a cheeseburger. I just ordered a hamburger, and they accidentally put cheese on it and didn't upcharge me. So anyway, let's see if it's any good. Okay. That's actually really good. The wasabi sauce on there gives a nice little kick. Watercress gives it a nice crunch. The bun is a little bit toasted, which is kind of nice too. That beef in there, it's a nice tender, juicy beef. Let's have one more bite, just to be safe. I think there's some onion in there too. Right. Okay, this is really, really good. I can absolutely recommend this if you're willing to spend the 880 yen for the burger or the 980 yen for the cheeseburger. I probably won't be getting another one of these. They are a little steep, but definitely worth trying once, as you can see. I got plenty of this thing left, and I'm going to take my time and enjoy the rest of it off camera. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another exciting installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today I swung by the Lotteria down near the movie theater where I usually go and picked up their Tirano Chicken Burger Deluxe. Japan likes to call pretty much anything on what could be considered a bun a burger, even if in English we wouldn't call it that. So even if it's got chicken in it, it's a chicken burger. Even if it's cooked rice, it's a burger. And even if the bun is made out of chicken, they're still going to call it a burger. Anyway, it looks really good. It looks really high calorie, but let's give it a try. Okay, so I've gone ahead and opened it. This is kind of like Lotteria's version of Kentucky Fried Chicken's Double Down. It's a chicken bun. Looks like it's got ham and cheese and some sort of mayonnaise and sauce on it. It smells like chicken and ham. It smells good. It looks good. I mean, how bad can this be? Let's give it a try. Okay. Okay, so I can definitely taste the fried chicken and ham. A little bit of cheese. Let's get a bite with a little more cheese and sauce. Sushi. This is decadent as hell. Let's say. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so some nice fried, boneless fried chicken as your bun with ham, cheese, and sauce. There might be a little bit of mustard or some sort in there. Regardless, this is really, really good. And I can wholeheartedly recommend it if you are willing to deal with the incredibly high caloric count and also the 1,250 yen price tag, which means it's right around 10 bucks American to pick this up. This is a limited time burger, so if I want to get it again, I'll probably have to get it soon because they've been offering it for a few weeks. But I'm not sure if I'll get one again because of the reasons I just mentioned. Anyway, as you can see, I have a giant amount. I mean, seriously, this thing is massive. Anyway, I'll be eating here for a little while, but I appreciate you stopping in, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today I went by Kokuichibanya, which is a widespread Japanese curry chain, and picked up something they only sell in the coldest months, so December and January, soup curry. In fact, roast chicken soup curry. I also got extra vegetables and extra roast chicken. So let's see, first of all, let's see what I got. So as you can see, I've got my curry with vegetables, and I've also got my roast chicken separate because I got extra. That's not going to fit in that little bowl. I'm going to have to put it in my own bowl, but I don't mind. All right, so I've got everything put into my own bowl. Looks like we have onion, carrot, potato, half a hard-boiled egg, and might be some cabbage in there as well. I also got it yonkara, which is effectively 6 times the normal level of spice. So let's give it a try. Okay, we have our big bowl of soup curry with roast chicken. All right, let's see if it's any good. Let's start with the potato. Got a nice potato there. Okay, it's nice. Nice piece of baked potato. All right. This whole thing smells a little bit like spicy curry. Let's get a good piece of roast chicken. So that's really nice. It goes very well with the nice spicy curry broth. You don't have to get it this spicy, by the way. I like spice in my curry and in my ramen, so I always get it nice and spicy. With Kokuichibanya, you got to be careful. Whereas most places are a 1-to-1 ratio, Kokuichi moves a little more exponential. So ikkara is 1 times, nikara is 2 times, sankara is 4, and yonkara is 6. Gokara is 12, and after that it just gets crazy. If you can handle that kind of thing, then I say go for it. But it's best to start small and work your way up just to make sure. All right, let's cleanse the palate just a little bit. One moment here. All right, now we're back. Let's go ahead and have this half a hard-boiled egg. Get a little extra broth to go with that. Okay, this is really good. It's not like regular Japanese curry. It is a soup with a nice, really nice curry-flavored broth with plenty of vegetables. Usually comes with eggplant. I've never liked eggplant, so I always ask them to take out the eggplant. It's supposed to have some okra in here somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. There's green beans as well. Jesus, there's a lot of vegetables. And like I say, I got double. With double vegetables and double roast chicken, and no rice, because you can get it with rice, but I'm not interested in that. It costs me a little over 1,500 yen. So it is a little expensive if you get if you get all the extra stuff. But as is, it's about 990, I believe. Anyway, I absolutely recommend having this if you've got the opportunity, especially in December, January, the coldest time of the year. It's really nice having this big bowl of vegetables, chicken, and curry. Now, you can get it just vegetables, in which case I think you get some lotus root and some other stuff, but I mean, I want a little chicken with mine. Yeah. Nice carrot. I will definitely be getting this again before winter ends. Maybe not with so many add-ons, but yeah, this is something that I really look forward to every year, and they haven't changed the formula, so it's really nice to get again. Anyway, I have lots of this left, and I will finish it off camera. But as always, thanks for stopping in, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today I swung by 7-Eleven and looked in the pork bun case and found a 3-cheese Hokkaido cheesecake. All right, so let's see if it's any good. We're going to just put it right in here now. So you can check that out. That is our cheesecake. A little brown on the top there. Let's try a bite. Okay, that is really, really good. It's not too sweet, because remember, Japanese people are not particularly fond of sweet things, but that is a nice, soft cake with a little bit of a sweet cheese flavor. Let's have one more bite. My God, that thing practically melts in my mouth. Okay, this is really good. Check this out, man. This is very, very good, and I can wholeheartedly recommend this. I'm not sure if I'll get it again. I usually don't go for too many things in the pork bun case, but as cheesecakes go, this is actually pretty nice, right? All right. Anyway, thanks a lot. It's a little messy. Thanks a lot for stopping in. We will see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today I went to Kamata to try out Bánh mì Xin Chao, which is a Vietnamese bánh mì restaurant. Bánh mì is a kind of Vietnamese sandwich on baguette. All right, so I picked one up, brought it home here. It's got pork and vegetables and sauce on it. All right, let's see if it's any good. All right, we've got our sandwich here. Let's see. That is good. That is very good. So as you can see here, so looks like we got some carrot, some cucumber, Vietnamese chili sauce, grilled pork, and pork pate on top of that. All right, let's have one more bite just to be safe. So obviously, because this is on a baguette, it is a little bit tougher to chew. But that also means that the bread does not get soggy. The pork is it's nice, it's grilled. It's got nice little sort of a kind of a grilled flavor to it, but also they've got some sauce on it as well, plus a little bit of Vietnamese chili sauce, which is not so much hot as sweet. Makes a nice accent to everything else. The vegetables are crunchy. Right, and the whole thing really does just go well together. It has a very distinct smell too. I think it's the pork pate that you can really smell. But yeah, this is a really nice sandwich. It's a little pricey. It's I believe 680 yen for the basic ones, and if you want more sort of a deluxe type of sandwich, the price does go up from there. Also, Vietnamese cooking often uses cilantro, or what they call pakuchi in Japan, and I'm not a fan, and I know a lot of people that are not big on cilantro on their thing. So if you don't like it, you can ask them to take it off, or if you forget, just take it off yourself. Anyway, I have lots left of this thing. I am going to finish it off camera, but thanks for stopping in, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today I went to the Mossburger in Umeyashi to pick up a Kuroge Wagyu burger, or basically a high-quality Japanese beef burger. So got it right here. Take a look there. You can see we've got some special sauce. There's like mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato. Oh yeah, that's good. All right. Let's give this sucker a try. Okay. That is really good. You have a nice crunch of the lettuce and a nice soft juicy tomato. The sauce is excellent, but that beef is just smooth like butter, really juicy. This is a very, very nice sandwich. I'm gonna have one more bite just to be safe. So this, of course, is a limited time burger, limited to how many they have. I can wholeheartedly recommend this sucker, and might actually have one again before it goes away. As you can see, I have plenty of it left. Let me go ahead and finish it off camera. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today I went to Yoko's, which is a food truck at the Heiwajima Kukun Hiroba, which is a space for food trucks to park outside Heiwajima Station. And I picked up a container of Yodare Dori, which means drool-worthy chicken. All right, let's see if it's any good. All right, so I got my chopsticks and I got my dish here. Let's see if it's any good. So what we have is some cold chicken with a little bit of kind of a spicy relish, not too spicy. It's kind of a easy to eat, very, very soft, chewy chicken with that relish in it. This is very nice here. So this kind of thing, I can absolutely recommend trying once if you have the opportunity. I don't know if I'll get it again. I mean, it's good, but there are so many other things to try out that I'm not sure I'll grab it again. However, the food truck is actually going to be here for the next at least 2 or 3 weeks. If I want it again, I can just come back next week on Wednesday. Anyway, I got plenty left. I'm going to go ahead and finish it off camera, but thanks for stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today I went to Burger King to get the last of the 3 Diablo-themed hamburgers that they've got, the Butcher. What is the Butcher? Let's take a look. Okay, so I've opened my Butcher. It is a hamburger patty with a piece of boneless fried chicken with a special barbecue sauce. Let's see if this is any good. I mean, it's a hamburger with a piece of fried chicken and barbecue sauce on it. How bad could it be? This is actually really, really good. There's cheese and everything. I'm gonna have one more bite just to be safe. This is an excellent burger, and I can 100% recommend this if you're willing to spend the equivalent of about $12 to get one. This is also a limited time burger, so it will be gone soon. Anyway, I've got lots of this thing left. I'm gonna finish it off camera. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today after work, I swung by Subway, yes, the sandwich restaurant, and picked up their newest creation, a pizza, bisque, and shrimp sub. Check that out. Ooh. Oh, it smells good. It smells like pizza. You have a nice shrimp on there, fresh and hot. All right, so let's see if it's anything. All right, I got my sub. Check it out. All right, let's have a bite and see if it's any good. Okay, so the bread is nice and soft. There's a little bit of shrimp in there. Okay. Let's have another bite, see if we can get some the cheese, green pepper, and sauce. Yeah, it's definitely, instead of like a tomato pizza sauce, it is definitely more of a bisque flavor. Nice big shrimp, a little bit of that green pepper, a little bit of crunch in there. This is really good. Here's the drawback. Subway in Japan is kind of expensive. You're generally paying like foot-long prices for 6-inch subs equivalent. But they do have interesting things on the menu, and this is definitely one of them. Anyway, as you can see, I have plenty left. I'm going to finish it off camera. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today I went to a local delicatessen called Ajisai and picked up what they call a gourmet hamburg, which is a hamburger patty with vegetables and gravy with a fried egg and always something else. In this case, a piece of pumpkin and a piece of cognac. So let's see if it's any good. All right, I've opened up my dish here. Let's try Let's try the fried egg first. Let's see what we got here. Okay, it's actually pretty good. So these dishes are designed to be made and put out and left for a long time. They're not going to go bad, especially not in this cold weather here. But it means that you don't have to heat them in order to eat them. So that was a pretty nice little fried egg, actually. Let's try the pumpkin. I'm not really a huge fan of pumpkin. I'm going to try a little bite here and see if I like it here. Okay. So I'm not a huge fan of the pumpkin or the squash here. The thing is, the Ajisai changes what comes with that fried egg and hamburger patty every time. So at different times, you get different things. Let's try the what they call the cognac. All right, so there we go. All right, we'll try some of this stuff here. That's not bad. It's kind of chewy. All right, got the consistency of, say, imitation crab meat, even though it's not seafood. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, so moment of truth. Let's try the hamburger patty with the gravy and vegetables. All right, we'll get a nice slice of it here. There we go. All right, let's see if it's any good. Okay, so that's really nice. It's a hamburger patty, a little bit of gravy, and some mixed vegetables on top of it. This is not fancy food by any means, but it's one of the things that I like best at Ajisai. And whenever I see it there, I tend to get it. Anyway, if you can find a dish that's similar to this, I can recommend it. You know, at least try it once. And I will definitely be getting this again the next time they have them. So anyway, as you can see, I have plenty left. I'm going to go ahead and finish this off camera. Thanks for stopping in, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today I went by Pizza Hut and picked up the latest in their My Box line, the Calzone My Box. Let's see what it looks like. So as you can see, this is My Box, which is a combo meal that Pizza Hut offers here in Japan. It changes periodically, and what we have is a calzone with some fries and a little bit of a shrimp and broccoli gratin here. Let's see if it's any good. Okay, let's start with the fries. Like a little bit of a cheesy fry there. Those are pretty nice. Not the best fries I've ever had, but considering they're part of a box here, I'm not going to say no. So let's try the calzone portion of the program. So you can definitely taste the cheese, the tomato sauce, and the basil. All right, let's have one more bite just to be safe. That is really good. Yeah, that's really, really good. I like that. Nice and kind of that very, very Italian style flavor like you want. All right, and the last we're going to check out is this gratin here. It's got a little bit of shrimp and pasta. All right, check that out. Smells pretty good, actually. Right, very cheesy, nice, soft, chewy pasta. Let's get a little shrimp in there. Mm-hmm. And a little broccoli. Oh yeah. Mm. 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 That is suitably crunchy. All right, so this Pizza Hut My Box changes, I believe, monthly. So every time it's a little bit different. But the calzone and gratin is really, really good, and I can wholeheartedly recommend it. Costs maybe right around 1,000 yen, depending on because you can pick what kind of calzone, what kind of gratin. So it's going to run you right around 1,000 yen, which is a little under $10. But for what you get, it's actually a pretty good deal, especially for Japan, where fast food tends to be a little bit higher price. Anyway, I've got, as you can see here, plenty left. I'm going to go ahead and finish that off camera. But thanks for stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today I went to my local convenience store and picked up a bag of oyster and squid potato chips with anchovies. Fair warning, I'm not a huge fan of squid or anchovies, but I have decided to try these out for you, my viewers, to see if they're any good. Okay, so I've opened the bags you can see here. Let's go ahead and give one of these a try, see if it's any good. All right, so I don't love that, but let's have one more just to be safe. Okay. So, I mean, obviously they're suitably crispy, and they're plenty salty. I'm not really detecting a strong flavor of oyster, squid, or anchovy, which I kind of expected. And so, at least for me, they're not as bad as I thought they would be. If you like oyster, squid, or anchovy, you might actually really enjoy these. But I can't necessarily recommend them otherwise. I know I won't be getting them again. However, since they're not quite as bad as I thought they would be, I might go ahead and finish the bag. Anyway, as you can see, I got plenty left, so I'll go ahead and finish them off camera. But as always, thanks for stopping in, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today, I went to my local Ito Yokado department store and picked up a package of shitokuchi gyoza, which are bite-sized pork dumplings. And to make it even better, they were 30% off. All right, so let's see if they're any good. So, the guy said I could microwave them for about a minute. All right, here we got one. Smells all right. Let's see if it's any good. Okay, so gyoza are usually pork dumplings in kind of a crescent shape. But since these are bite-sized dumplings, they come in a much smaller wrapper. The wrapper is chewy, and the pork inside is suitably hearty. It's actually a pretty decent meal. I really, really like these. I got one more. Let's have one more just to be safe. These are pretty damn good. I got these from a food truck, and honestly, food truck food is generally pretty tasty, but these are really very good. Anyway, I can wholeheartedly recommend these, and if I see that food truck again, I will certainly pick up another package, especially if they're on sale like they were today. Anyway, as you can see, I have plenty left. I'm going to go ahead and finish these off camera, but I appreciate you stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everyone, it is February 3rd, and in Japan, that means it is Setsubun, which is a holiday that marks basically the end of winter and the beginning of spring on the old calendar. It's also a day to invite luck into your life and home and to drive away misfortune and spirits. There are several traditions that they do, but one of them involves eating a long sushi roll, so uncut sushi roll. You have to eat it all at once while facing the direction for the symbol of the calendar, the Chinese calendar of the year, and you cannot talk until you have finished eating it. Meanwhile, you make a wish, and ideally, if you can complete eating it while facing the correct direction and not speaking, your wish comes true. So, I've only done this once before, my first year in Japan, I picked up one from a 7-Eleven, and I did everything right, but I didn't really like the sushi roll. So I haven't really done it since. But this year, I noticed that a bento box, a lunchbox restaurant called Moto was selling 3 different kinds of ehomaki. One was noriben, which is a special kind of lunchbox. One was karage, which is boneless fried chicken. But the last one was chicken namban, which is a fried chicken and tartar sauce dish that I really like. So I just picked one up, and figure we'll go ahead and participate in the tradition. So as you guys can see, this is my ehomaki. So go ahead and pop this open here. Tell me it's taped. There we go. All right, so this is a kind of a big, thick roll of sushi. It's not cut, as you can see. It's got some chicken namban, it's a little egg, and some vegetables. I've never had one of this kind, so let's go ahead and give it a try. Okay, so I had to actually download a compass app on my phone to know exactly which direction I'm facing, which is apparently 165 degrees south. That is the lucky compass direction for this year. Okay, that seems to be facing this way. So I'm going to be kind of facing out of my booth here in the food court. I got my ehomaki. I'm not going to be talking while I eat it because that'll break the luck and get my wish. All right, so let's give this a try. Okay, so that was a lot of food. I did eat the entire thing in one go without speaking and facing 165 degrees southeast. I didn't have any lunch today in anticipation of eating this giant sushi roll, and it's probably supposed to be a good thing. I did bring something to drink. I don't think the gods will fault me for not wanting to choke while I'm doing their tradition. Anyway, I'm pretty sure wishes in Japan are the same as wishes in the West. You tell people what you wished for, and it won't come true. But rest assured, I did make a relevant wish. Anyway. That's my Sensibin tradition for the year. I've eaten my ehomaki, I made my wish, and now I'm not going to need to eat for hours. I appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you in the next video. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff's auxiliary video offshoot, Brad Drinks Stuff, and its secondary offshoot, Brad Compares Stuff. So I'm always going to convenience stores to find interesting things to eat and or drink for you, my viewers. But I haven't touched on the fact that each of the convenience stores tends to have its own proprietary alcoholic drink, the Daisan no biru, or liqueur that is not actually beer, but close enough. Of the many convenience store chains in Japan, 4 of them have their own alcoholic drink, and I thought it might be interesting to do a side-by-side comparison to see how they stack up. Please welcome my guests to the video. From left to right, we have Bar Reel, Gold Master, Grand Time, and The Brew. Let's see how they compare. All right, let's start with the oldest of the bunch, and that is Bar Reel, which is sold anywhere owned by Aeon, including Mini Stop, My Basket, and Aeon Liquor. Right? There are actually a few kinds of bar real. There's kind of the standard one, there's the low cal, and then there's the rich. That's what this one is. So let's see how this one tastes. Remember, this is not beer. This is malted beer-like. So, okay. All right, so that's not bad. It honestly, it tastes kind of like a cheap beer. Most of these do. All right, so that's bar real for you. All right. Next we have Gold Master, which is Lawson's proprietary drink. Came out a few years ago. They have a couple of types. They've got this rich type, which is what I've got here, and then they got one that's kind of a low calorie. Let's try this one though. Okay, so when I first tried one of these years ago, something I noticed about it was that it does not have a particularly strong or memorable flavor. It's cold, it's wet, it's refreshing, but it doesn't really taste like much of anything. So, yeah, it's pretty standard, but it's fine. All right. Next we have Grand Time. Okay, this is anything from Family Mart, and this one is it's only a couple of years old. It hadn't been around for that long. Let's try this one. Okay, and again, it still just tastes kind of like a cheap beer. Stronger flavor than the Gold Master. Not quite as distinctive as the bar real. So, okay. So now those three beers are 6% alcohol. This last one, 7-Eleven's proprietary beer, is kind of the black sheep of the group. This one's been around for a few years now. It's only 5%, but it's the only beer that is made by a major beverage manufacturer, in this case, Suntory. They make it special for 7-Eleven. So, even though it's called the Brew, it's not an actual beer, but let's try it. Okay, that one has a little bit of a smoother flavor, actually. It's the one that probably tastes the most like a beer, although it doesn't have a strong flavor. Yeah, it's not too bad. All right, so one more time, I think in order of sort of flavor strength, we can go with Gold Master, which doesn't really taste like much of anything. I would say we would then go with probably Grand Time. A little bit of a more noticeable flavor. Not bad, it's pretty smooth. We're going with the Brew. And then finally, the oldest and the most flavorful, and that would be Bar Real. Yeah. Now, all of these are readily available at their corresponding stores, and generally for a noticeably lower price than the other beers on the shelf, which makes them very attractive to people looking to just have something cold and wet after work or whatever. Something I find interesting, though, is that all of them have English names. So, The Brew, Gold Master, Grand Time, even Bar Real. I'm not sure if that's supposed to give them an exotic sound or make them seem more authentic, but it's just an interesting point nonetheless. All right, so as you can imagine, I have a lot left of these. These are all tall boys. Maybe I should have bought the short cans. But anyway, I'm going to have to finish these off or they'll go bad. I'm going to do that off camera. But I appreciate you guys sticking around, and we will see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today I swung by McDonald's at the Ito-Yokado food court to take advantage of something else as part of their new Asian campaign, the Ton Ton Double Beef Burger. That's right, it is a cheeseburger with a fried egg patty and some Ton Ton sauce, which is the same kind of sort of spicy sesame sauce they use in Ton Ton Men, which is one of my favorite kinds of ramen. So, anyway, let's see if it's any good. Alright, so I've had my eye on this for a while. And, oh, check that out. So, first of all, check out that fancy bun. Looks like we got some sesame, black and white. Alright, as you can see, we've got patties, cheese, egg, and Yeah, there's some of that sauce. Kind of hard to show you. All right, so it doesn't really smell spicy. It smells kind of like a cheeseburger, but let's give it a try. Mm. Mm. All right. So there's onions on that too. I can definitely taste the sesame in that. The egg is nice, nice little accent, and plenty of cheese. There's no shortage of cheese on this thing. The onions give a nice little crunch too. Let's have another bite just to be safe. Okay, so it doesn't actually taste like I expected it to. I kind of expected a stronger similarity to tantanmen. I can definitely taste a hint of that spice, and as I say, the sesame, not the sesame on the bun, but the actual flavor of sesame is definitely there. It's pretty noticeable. But otherwise, it's a good burger. It's just not what I expected. I mean, sure, if just at least to try once, I could recommend it. It's a limited time thing, so it's not going to be around forever. But I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be getting this one again. Once is plenty for me. Anyway, as you can see, I got lots of this thing left. I'm going to go ahead and finish it off camera, but I appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today I swung by McDonald's and picked up some black pepper garlic chicken McNuggets. Check those out. And I got a spicy cheese dipping sauce to go with them. All right, let's see how they are. All right, so I've opened up my dipping sauce. It smells pretty cheesy. And these garlic nuggets, they smell pretty good. So, let's see here. Let's try a little bit without the spicy cheese sauce first. That is very garlicky, but it's good. It's good. Let's try it. A little bit of cheese sauce. Okay. That cheese sauce is pretty rich. It's adding a strong flavor to an already strong flavor. All right, so okay. One more bite, just to be safe. Plenty of cheese on there. Look at that. Right. These are really, really good. The cheese sauce would go very well with just about any kind of dipping thing, like just regular McNuggets would go well with those. Now this is a limited time item, so part of their sort of their Asian line right now campaign. So it probably won't be around for very long. So I can definitely recommend these, and there's a pretty good chance I'll get these again. Especially since if you use the McDonald's app, they have a coupon. I think it only knocks like 10 yen off them, but it's not bad. Anyway, I've got plenty of these left, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and finish them off camera, but thanks for stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Ciao. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. I'm actually over here at Heiwajima Station in their Cocoon Hiroba, which is where they have food trucks and other stuff. There's actually a live performance from a girl group going on behind me, as you can see. But I'm here to try out Hot Dog Cafe Stand Station. I picked up their spicy hot dog. This thing is super deluxe. There's all sorts of stuff on it, cheese and Tabasco and all sorts of things, and even a wedge of lime, which I'm going to spritz on here right now. All right, so it is just been made. The guy just made it for me. So, check that sucker out. Let's see if it's any good. Okay. That is a lot of flavors at once. Also, if you're not sure, if you didn't realize, it's actually raining a tiny bit, but I don't care. I'm here for you guys. So, I need another bite of this, though. This is nice crispy bun, nice fresh hot dog, and all sorts of spicy or chili type of cheese stuff on top. Let's see if we have another bite here. Okay, so not as spicy as I expected, but it's actually still pretty good. A little more vinegary than I would have liked, but no, I mean, I can definitely recommend trying one. It's a little pricey at 750 yen, but I mean, it's a food truck, so they don't come around very often, right? I'm gonna try one more little bite here, but yeah. Yeah, this is definitely worth trying once, for sure. I'm not sure if I'll get this particular dog again. The food truck actually has several kinds of hot dogs, including one that has apparently just tons of cheese on it, and that sounds really good. He'll be back again in 2 weeks, so I may try something else here. Anyway, as you can see, I have plenty of this left, and I got a show going on behind me. I'm going to watch a bunch of pretty girls dance and sing. Anyway, appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. This evening, I decided to try out the Pizza La Cheese Lovers Pizza Hut Sandwich that I bought at Family Mart. So Pizza La is a domestic pizza chain. We've got Pizza Hut, we've got Domino's, but we've also got Pizza La, which is a little bit more attuned to the Japanese taste buds. Anyway, this is a microwavable hot sandwich, so we're going to go ahead and pop it in the microwave, and then we'll see how it tastes. Okay, so a minute in the microwave, we'll get it nice and hot, and then it'll be ready to eat. All right, so I got it out of the microwave. It comes in this nice little cardboard sleeve, but we'll go ahead and take it out. Looks kind of like some sort of flatbread, like naan or something like that. But let's see how it tastes. All right, I'll take a bite here. It's not bad at all. The bread is suitably chewy, and the inside you've got a nice, almost a sweet kind of tomato sauce and some cheese. There's no real meat or anything in that. It's just, this is, honest to God, this is purely, it's kind of hard to show, but as you can see here, we've just got more or less cheese and tomato sauce. I tell you, it's a cheese lovers, all right? Let's have one more bite, just to be safe. Okay, this is actually a nice little hot sandwich. I mean, a minute in the microwave, and the bread is enough to kind of fill you up, whereas the cheese and tomato sauce give it a nice kind of a zesty flavor. So, I mean, I can definitely recommend getting this once, for sure. It's pretty nice. And it's a limited time, as usual. They always have hot sandwiches at convenience stores, but this one is specifically for the chain of pizza parlors, Pizza La. I don't know if I'll get this one again. I don't eat a lot of these hot sandwiches, but this one kind of caught my eye because it was themed after a notable pizza chain. Anyway, as you can see, I have plenty left. I'm going to go ahead and finish this off camera, but I appreciate you stopping by. I'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today I'm going to actually order a Hamburg steak with bolognese sauce and a fried egg from Matsuya, which is behind me, and then we're going to go ahead and eat it. But I'm going to show you the ordering process before I actually get the thing this time. Okay, so outside the store is where they keep their ordering touch panel machine here. So I'll get one to go home. All right. I'm going to choose here okazu and tanpin, which is basically your a la carte, and we want this one with the fried egg. All right, so all I got to do is put in my money. I've got my ticket. I just have to wait for my number to be called inside. That's my number. All right, I am home, and there is my hamburger steak with fried egg and bolognese sauce. Actually looks good, and it smells delicious, even from up here. All right, so let's dig in. Got myself a spoonful of Hamburg steak and fried egg. Let's see if it's any good. Okay, so the Hamburg steak in Japan is kind of the equivalent of the Western Salisbury steak. And it's really very popular. You got Hamburg steak pretty much everywhere you can go. And with the bolognese sauce, kind of a nice, got that nice tomatoey flavor with the nice ground beef, and the fried egg on top of that is it's really very nice. I mean, it's tough to mess this up. Let's have one more bite just to be safe. We'll get a lot of sauce with this one. All right. We also get a little bit of potato salad, which in Japan is common enough, but you get a lot less than you would say in the US. I mean, in the US, somebody makes potato salad, they make a huge amount. In Japan, you get like a dollop at most, the equivalent of an ice cream scoop's worth. But anyway, let's see what we got here. That is one thing I miss about living in America, is really quality potato salad. Anyway, I can wholeheartedly recommend this. It's not too expensive, especially if you just get the Hamburg steak with bolognese sauce and fried egg and don't bother with any of the rest of the combo meal. And there's a pretty good chance I'll get this again before it goes away, although it's been around for long enough that if I don't get it soon, I might miss out. Anyway, as you can see, I've got plenty left. I'm going to go ahead and finish it off camera, but I appreciate you guys stopping in. I'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. This evening I decided to try something that had caught my eye, the Death Mix Potato Chips. That's right, no death, no life is their slogan. It apparently has habanero powder, curry powder, all sorts of other spicy crap in it, and so we're going to see if they're any good. They smell really spicy. So let's go ahead and take a look at one here. Let's see, there we go. Look at that sucker. Man, if that is not loaded with spices, I don't know what is. Let's see if it's any good. Okay. When they say it's spicy, they are not kidding. I can taste the curry. I can taste the habanero. I can taste the other stuff on it. It's apparently got garlic in it as well. So nice and spicy. If you don't like spicy food, stay away from these. Me, I love spicy food. This is what I live for. Let's have one more chip here. Ooh, nice and crispy too, just to be safe. All right. So these are exactly what they say. They are plenty spicy potato chips. If you're not good with spicy stuff, steer clear. If you like spicy, they're absolutely worth trying at least once. All right. As you can see, I've got plenty left. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and finish these off camera, but I appreciate you stopping in. We will see you in the next one. Ow! Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today I went to my local Burger King and picked up their latest creation, the avocado Mexican cheeseburger. This thing attracted me the first time I saw the picture, and I decided I needed to get one. Let's see if it's any good. Okay, so I've opened up my cheeseburger here, and take a look at that. You've got lettuce, tomato, beef, cheese. I can't even see the avocado. I'm guessing it's probably under all of that lettuce. Anyway, it smells delicious. Let's go ahead and have a bite. Okay. Unsurprisingly, it's kind of messy, but oof, that is really nice. That is basically a loaded cheeseburger. The vegetables give it a nice fresh taste. That burger, I think, was just made. The cheese, I mean, for me, you can't have a burger unless you got cheese on it, right? Let's go ahead and have another bite here. Okay, seriously, when it comes to cheeseburgers, if you like fresh vegetables on your cheeseburgers, this is the one to get. I'm a huge fan already. I think it even has some sort of barbecue or salsa or something on it. I think maybe some spicy garlic chips. That's kind of one of Burger King's things here in Japan. I'm going to have one more bite just to be safe. Okay, so this is a sandwich that I can 100% recommend. It is really good. It's really hearty. It's really big, and honestly, I think it has a nice mixture of meat and vegetables with your bread. It's kind of a complete meal by itself. There's a very good chance I'll get one of these again just because of how good they are. They've got a couple other kinds. They've got one that's instead it's a piece of chicken. They got another that's like a double beef patty, but no cheese, funny enough. Anyway, I got plenty of this left. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it off camera. But as always, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Stuff. Today I went to Loteria, which is currently having its Yangnyeom fair. And Yangnyeom is a kind of sweet and spicy Korean sauce they usually apply to chicken. However, today I decided to try their Yangnyeom cheese sticks. Ah yes, let's see if they're any good. Oh man, they smell sweet and spicy. I mean, it's deep fried breaded cheese with a sweet and spicy Korean sauce. There's really no way this could be bad. Definitely has a nice strong sweet and spicy flavor. The cheese is suitably chewy. It's not crispy because of the sauce on top of the breading, but it's still pretty good. Anyway, let's try another bite, just to be safe. These are really very good. So I can definitely recommend these, especially if you like anything spicy or anything Korean, or just if you like cheese. I don't know if I'll get these again. They're good, but I don't come to Loteria very often, and they have a lot of other stuff that I could buy that I know I really like or that I haven't even tried yet. However, yeah, I mean, yeah, try them at least once if you can. Anyway, I got most of them left. I'm going to finish them off camera. Appreciate you stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. This evening I swung by Oinarian, the Okinawan restaurant that opened a few months ago in my neighborhood, and picked up something they call soba dashi soup. Let's take a look at it. So as you can see here, we've got the soup, and underneath we've got some kind of fish cake with squid ink faces of shisa, which are kind of the guardian lions that you often find in Okinawan architecture. All right, so let's try it out, see if it's any good, all right? Get ourselves a little bit of broth here. Well, that's nice, actually. It's really, really nice. Yeah, kind of warm, a little bit hearty, I think. Let's get some with one of these little shisa faces here. It's not bad at all. It tastes kind of like the fish cakes that you might get in a standard bowl of ramen, even instant ramen. This is actually not that hot. Let's go ahead and just take a sip. We just drink it straight from the cup. Okay, so that's really, really nice, especially on like a cold day. This is the kind of thing that would warm you right up. All right, have a little sip here. One more sip just to be safe here. Okay, so when they say it's soba dashi, it definitely has the kind of consistency of a broth that you might get in like a Japanese noodle soup, like ramen or soba. A little bit of green onion in there, which is actually really nice. And then, of course, we got one more of these kind of fish cake squid ink shisa faces right there. Go ahead and eat that right now. So not a strong fishy taste, but yeah, it's really, really nice. Anyway, I've got a little bit left here. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it off camera, but I appreciate you guys stopping by. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today, the hot dog food truck that I reviewed previously, Hot Dog Cafe Stand Station, was outside Heiwajima again, so I decided to try their Mega Cheese Dog. And there is the food truck. Let's go ahead and get ourselves the Mega Cheese Dog. All right, so I got my hot dog here. Comes in this nice little container. Check that out. Oh man, look at that. All that cheese, and according to the description, it's got onions and relish on it. All right, so let's see how it tastes. All right. Check that out here. Put this so I don't get it all over myself. All right. So this is truly a loaded hot dog. Much like the last one I had from the same food truck. This thing has so much stuff on it. Check that out there. Hot dog's not very big, but there's more than enough toppings to make up for it. It's got that nice kind of sour taste from the relish, and the bun has been toasted, so it's nice and crispy. Cheese, it's very nice. I'm gonna have another bite here. Okay, so that was just all bun and toppings, no dog. That's still really good. Let's go and have one more bite, just to be safe. All right, so this is a solid outing from Hot Dog Cafe Stand Station. This guy makes some really good hot dogs, and apparently he doesn't have a regular store. It's just the food truck, travels all around. If I see this guy again, I'm definitely going to consider grabbing another dog. He's got several varieties, and I've only tried 2 of them. Anyway, as you can see, I have lots of this sucker left. I'm going to go ahead and finish it off camera, but I appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you at the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff's auxiliary video offshoot, Brad Drinks Stuff. I picked up a bottle of the latest Fanta creation, a Fanta Moto Akaru Iyokan. Apparently, it uses the Iyokan, which is a Japanese citrus fruit, as its flavoring. It's apparently big on vitamin C as well. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, that's nice. That actually is pretty nice. I mean, Iyokan is apparently very similar to like tangerines and oranges and all that. So it actually has kind of an orangish, tangerine-ish flavor. It's sweet, a little bit tart. Let's have one more sip just to be safe. Okay, so that's actually pretty refreshing. I think if it were warmer outside, it would be really great to drink when you're out in the heat. But even with it being winter, it's a very refreshing beverage. Nice and fizzy, nice and sweet. It's got that little bit of tartness, and yeah, it's got a nice citrus flavor, and apparently vitamin C, so it's not entirely unhealthy like most other sodas. I can absolutely recommend this, at least to try once, and there's a good chance I'll get another bottle of this for myself at some point in the future. Anyway, I got plenty of this left. I'm going to go ahead and finish it off camera, but I appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. The other day, I picked up a bag of Koikea Strong's tartar fish potato chips. That's right, they're tartar sauce and fish potato chips. Check these suckers out. All right, so I've never had these before. They smell kind of like potato chips. Anyway, let's try one, see if it's any good. And then yeah, I'm noticing hints of tartar sauce in the flavor, but I'm not really tasting a lot of fish. So let's try another one here. We'll get another nice sized chip there. Check that out. So yeah, I'm not tasting the fish. I mean, they're good. I'm just not. They're more like tartar sauce chips. Let's have one more just to be safe. I mean, these are good. I mean, I actually do like these, but I'm not getting a lot of tartar sauce and fish flavor off of each chip. Again, I can kind of taste the hint of tartar sauce, but I don't know, I think you kind of have to just imagine that the fish flavor is in there. Anyway, I suppose I can recommend these. They might be good with beer or something like that. But yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to get these again. They're not bad by any means. I'm not really sure I want to get another bag of these. Anyway, I got plenty left, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and finish these off camera, but I appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff's auxiliary video series, Brad Drinks Stuff. The other day I went by Caldi Coffee Farm, which is an import gourmet store, and picked up a bottle of strawberry lager. That's right, a strawberry flavored lager. I've never had this before. Let's see if it's any good. Okay, that actually tastes a lot like strawberries. I don't know if that's artificial or natural flavor, but it actually tastes like the real thing. Doesn't taste particularly alcoholic either, which is a plus or a minus depending on who you are. Let's go and have one more sip just to be safe here. Okay, that's actually really nice. I think this is the kind of thing that in warmer weather would probably be very refreshing to drink out in the heat. But I mean, even inside with the heater turned on in the winter, yeah, it's still pretty refreshing. So yeah, I can definitely recommend getting a bottle of this. It's 5% alcohol, so it's about the same as your average beer. Not too strong, not too weak. Yeah, there's a chance I might pick one of these up again at some point. I don't know how long it'll last, but yeah, I just saw it the other day. Anyway, I got plenty left of this thing. I'm going to go ahead and finish it off camera, but I appreciate you guys stopping by as always, and we will see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff's auxiliary video offshoot, Brad Drinks Stuff. The other day I went to my local Family Mart and picked up a can of Suntory Milk Cult Punch, which is apparently a sparkling dairy sour. It says it's 7% alcohol. Seems a little high, but I don't know. Let's give it a shot. So it kind of smells sort of milky. I don't know. Let's give it a taste. You know what? It's actually kind of not bad. It's sweet. Definitely has a little bit of kind of hints of dairy, but not like a strong milk taste or anything like that. I'm wondering if it's supposed to be sort of yogurt-like as well. I can taste the alcohol, but it's not real strong. It is nice and fizzy. It's actually kind of refreshing. Surprising how many refreshing things come out in winter. Let's have one more drink just to be safe. Okay, honestly, that is much better than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I mean it's fizzy and refreshing. Probably go real well after work or something like that. So yeah, I can definitely I can recommend getting a can of this. And there's a small possibility I might grab another can sometime after work. I don't know. Kind of depends on my mood. Anyway, I got plenty of this thing left. I'm going to go ahead and finish it off camera, but I appreciate you guys stopping in. I will see you in the next video. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. The other day I went to 7-Eleven and picked up something from their Chinese fare menu, a bowl of Tan Men. If anybody's watched my videos for any length of time, you know I love Tan Men. It is a spicy sesame Chinese noodle soup. It's really good if it's done right. I haven't tried this one before. Got myself a pair of waribashi. Let's go ahead and crack those. All right. So let's see if it's any good. Nice. Smells pretty good. A little sesame, a little spice. Yeah, it's got some vegetable, a little ground pork. Actually, it's at 500 watts in the microwave. You have to microwave it for about 5.5 minutes, and then the ingredients are, and the noodles and all the other stuff are separated from the broth by like a thin plastic piece, and you just kind of slide that out and drop them right into the broth. All right. So I'm gonna bring this bowl up here so I don't splash all over the place. But yeah, there we go. Ourselves a nice bit of noodles here. Oh, that's nice. Nice. Let's get a little piece of pork up here. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's nice. All right. So these are definitely. I mean, this is definitely Tan Men. There's no mistake about that. Obviously, restaurant type Tan Men is usually a little bit nicer, but I mean, in the absence of a restaurant that serves it, this is definitely an acceptable substitute. let's have a little bit more just to be safe. So those are actually pretty good. 7-Eleven is generally pretty decent when it comes to like salads and noodle soups and stuff in their cold food case. The prices are a little higher than I would prefer, but then again, it is a convenience store, so I guess I can't be surprised. But yeah, I mean, if you like tantamen or spicy noodle soup, I can definitely recommend this one. I don't know how long they're going to carry it because it is their Chinese fare right now, but they kind of cycle through those pretty quickly. I don't know if I'll get this one again. Again, the price might kind of keep me from getting it another time, but I mean, it's definitely worth having once. Anyway, as you can see, I have lots of this left. I'm going to go ahead and finish it off camera. Appreciate you stopping in, though, and we will see you in the next one. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. This evening, I went to Domino's Pizza to pick up something they call their cheeseburger pizza. They have 4 different kinds, and in Japan, you can actually get 4 different kinds of pizza on one pie. If you ask somebody to do that in America, they'd probably tell you to get bent, but in Japan, it's kind of the norm. Anyway, this bag here I bought several years ago. You spent 500 yen for the bag, but you got a 500 yen coupon off your next order. So that bag ended up being free. Anyway, let's take a look inside. Let's open the box and see what we've got. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we kind of have 4 different kinds of burgers represented here from different burger chains, right? There's the Big Dak, which is their equivalent of the Big Mac, this McDonald's. There's the Domino's burger, which is patterned after Moss Burger. There's a Zeppin burger, which is patterned after Lotteria. And the last one is a cheddar-style burger, and I'm not exactly sure which restaurant they're going for, or if there is an equivalent restaurant. The guy I asked at the Domino's said he wasn't sure. I mean, we went through all 10 burger chains in Japan, and none of them stuck out. Anyway, let's taste test these and see how they compare. All right, I got 1 slice each on a plate. Check them out. All right, so we're just going to go through and have a little bit. By the way, I also got the sesame garlic crust and the double beef because the markup was negligible. I know. It's actually a very American style thing here. Anyway, let's go ahead and start with what they call the Big Dak burger, which, you know, D for Domino's. It's kind of their McDonald's Big Mac. This one is supposedly got some pickles and burger sauce on it, whatever that is. Let's have a bite. Okay, that's actually really good. I like that one a lot, actually. All right. It's nice and meaty, with some good cheese. The burger sauce, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's meant to make it taste like it came off the grill. Next up, we have the Domino's burger, which is patterned after the Moss burger. It's kind of hard to see, but it does have some cherry tomatoes on it because the standard Moss burger has a big, thick slice of tomato. Let's give this one a try. That one is actually really, really good. That one has a very nice, kind of a rich flavor to the meat. I'm very pleased with that one. Let's try this one. This one is, in the English site, they call it the ultimate cheeseburger. I think this is supposed to be the one patterned after Lotteria. It says it's got a mix of Hokkaido Gouda cheese and cheddar cheese. All right, let's give this one a try. That one's definitely cheesy. I can taste the Gouda on there. It's good. So far, of the 3 pieces I've eaten, that's the weakest of the 3. This last one just says it's a cheddar bacon burger. So it's got cheddar cheese, pickles, bacon, and ground beef. Again, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be patterned after any specific restaurant, but yeah, let's give it a try here. That one's actually pretty good too. It tastes just kind of like a classic cheeseburger, really. There are a lot of pickles on there, and they definitely give it a nice crunch. And the bacon definitely adds to the meatiness of it. However, if I had to choose, The Big Dac and the Domino's are really probably the two best ones. So if I get one of these going forward, I'm going to get one that's just, because you can buy them, each individual type, all one pizza. So those are probably the ones that I would get. Oh, I should probably get a taste of this sesame garlic crust while I'm at it. I normally don't really like pizza crust, but that's definitely pretty good. I might end up saving the crusts and dipping them in something later. All right. Anyway, I can recommend getting one of these, especially if you get the Big Dac or the Domino's. Those are my favorites out of all of this. I'm not sure if I'll get this again. It's kind of towards the end of the campaign. They've been doing it for a while, and I think there are some Domino's that have sold out of the ingredients. And pizza in Japan is still kind of expensive. That's why I don't get it very often. But anyway, as you can see, I've got plenty of these left. I'm going to go ahead and finish them off camera, but I appreciate you guys stopping in, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today I got out of work a little early and decided to swing by KQ Kawasaki Station and pick up something from Pizza Olive, which is a pizza chain based out of Yokohama. It is the Ebi Taru Taru Pizza. That's right, it's a shrimp and tartar sauce pizza. Let's check it out. Here is the pizza box, and inside, dun-da-dum, check that out. It's shrimp, broccoli, and apparently 2 kinds of tartar sauce. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Japanese people put weird things on their pizza. Anyway, let's give it a try. All right, so we've got some slices of pizza on the plate here. Check those out. They look pretty good. Smells pretty good. Definitely smell the tartar sauce. Let's go ahead and try a bite. Let's see here. There's a little shrimp on that one there. Look at some of the tartar sauce. All right. That's actually pretty good. There's some cheese in there too, I can taste. Let's have a little bit with the broccoli. So that's got a nice little crunch to it, that broccoli on there. I really like that. All right. So this is actually a pretty good little pizza. It's still got, cheese and tomato sauce like your regular pizza, but it's also got those 2 different kinds of tartar sauce, broccoli, and shrimp, which, either you like shrimp or you don't, but if you like shrimp, this is definitely worth taking a look at. I'm going to have one more bite here with a little bit of shrimp, and it looks like a different kind of tartar sauce, just to be safe. All right, so if you're a fan of shrimp and tartar sauce, for example, then I can definitely recommend this pizza. It's a limited time deal, so it's not going to be around forever. But honestly, Pizza Olive has some pretty good stuff. So if you haven't tried it before, I can recommend them just in general. I don't know if I'll get this again. I don't eat Pizza Olive very often, and this particular pizza is a little more expensive than the rest of their pizzas, probably because of the shrimp and all that. But yeah, it was definitely worth having once. Anyway, as you can see, I have lots of pizza left. I'm going to go ahead and finish it off camera, but I appreciate you guys stopping in. We'll see you in the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Eats Stuff. Today I swung by Ito-Yokado, which is basically the 7-Eleven department store, and went to the grocery area and picked up a seafood spaghetti salad. So I know that most of the time I tend to eat junk food and fast food, but I do occasionally eat things that are a little healthier if I can find them. I've got myself my pair of waribashi here. Let's see if it's any good. All right, first we got a little bit of imitation crab here. Let's try some of that first. I am a fan. And there's some more seafood here. I'm not sure what this is. I think that might be a little bit of shrimp, actually. All right. Now, of course, here's the important part, the pasta, the spaghetti part. Let's have a little bite of this here. Well, that's very good. I think this might be some egg. Oh, yeah. All right. And, of course, But, lettuce, I think, there. Okay. This is really, really good. Now, I did buy this at a small discount because it's later in the day and they were trying to clear some out. So that's kind of what caught my eye. I'm always on the lookout for a discount on things. But honestly, even at full price, this is still pretty good. All right. So, I mean, yeah, I can recommend this for sure. And if I ever see this discounted again, I'll absolutely buy it. I'll snap it right up. Anyway, as you can see, I have lots of this left. I'm going to go ahead and finish it off camera, but I appreciate you guys stopping by. We'll see you in the next one.